This is the Apple Watch Ultra, and let's find out if it's really worth the $800 price tag. Alright guys, it's time to unbox the Apple Watch Ultra. The box is pretty standard. I think we have seen this on most Apple Watches, but this one seems quite a little bit smaller than the other boxes. Usually they're quite long in nature. But wow, look at it. It comes in this very nice theme that goes around just the paperwork, but also the box itself. We've got the watch itself along with the Alpine orange loop. I really like the style and feel of this band, so I thought it would be nice to get it with the watch. Let's start by actually opening the Apple Watch Ultra. Right, wow, it's really nice pull tabs that comes with. It's very easy to, open it up and see what's inside. Wow, very nice. We've got the actual Apple Watch with us here. The size is decently big. We also come up with the actual charger for the watch. With this time with the Apple Watch Ultra is actually braided. I don't know if this is standard on all Apple Watches, but this is the first watch I'm seeing it with. Let's unbox the actual Apple Watch. Right. Wow, looks like the back is made of sapphire glass as well, along with the front piece of it. Wow, beautiful brushed titanium look of the watch. On the side, on the left-hand side, we have the action button, which you can set to any feature. And on the right side, you have your standard crown along with your other button, both of which are encased in this new design of the watch. In terms of the band, again, we open up the Alpine band, which does have a very nice and strong feel to it. I do want to add that the buckle that it comes with on the watch really helps you make sure that the watch stays on your hand at all times. So let's jump on to some specs. I do feel like the outside is more befitting of this watch. Let's talk about a couple of specs and what makes the Apple Watch Ultra so great and so outdoors durable. Well, it comes with this titanium body. It has a very nice brushed feel, and after a month of use, it doesn't seem to have any sort of scuffs or scars. It comes with a very nice sapphire crystal display coming at 49 millimeters. The weight is around 61 grams, but honestly, doesn't feel bulky at all. Specs has the latest watchOS alongside of some new I/O that we have to see, including this action button right here, which you can customize to essentially anything. I have it set to a very nice flashlight, comes in handy when looking for things. And then again, on the right hand side of the watch, you've got your standard dial in button here. Great thing about this one is it has this sort of like coverage alongside this standard I/O that helps you protect the watch a bit better. And of course, in the end, we have this beautiful Alpine Loop. Comes with a hook right here. It helps the watch stay on your wrist much, much better. So let's talk about the tests that we had down in Costa Rica. Okay, so I've had the Apple Watch Ultra for a month now, and I have to say I've come to like it a lot. A lot of times when we think about something like an Apple Watch, it's mostly just a glorified fitness tracker that, helps you track your workouts at the gym or your run. Maybe it's your sleeping buddy that helps you, track your sleep patterns and see if you're sleeping well. Well, this is much more. While it was made for enthusiasts and adventurers, I think it has an unintended use case for just the normal day user. You don't have to take this watch off ever. I found myself taking this into dips at the hot springs or taking at the pool. You can just wear it everywhere just because it has the brushed aluminum body or brushed titanium body along with this very nice and tough Alpine loop. It's really hard to get this watch off your wrist, just normal use. The sapphire glass, it's virtually scratch proof. From the experiences I had in Costa Rica and the multiple adventures I took it on, I found myself, just feeling at ease with this watch and not having to take it off ever. While on adventures, it's usually easier to test the limits of this watch. Feature set was quite similar to my old Series 3. I found myself using the same workout tracking apps that we had on the Series 3 that I used before. But where I found this shining really is the water activities. What I found was that while it does have a diving computer for people who want to go scuba diving or snorkeling, uh, because it is essentially waterproof, you could take it to your daily trips to the pool, maybe to the hot springs, and that's what I did back in Costa Rica. I was in Costa Rica for some time. I spent a lot of time at the hot springs there, and I didn't find myself taking this watch off ever. It did accidentally activate the dive computer at many times, but it came out unscathed every time. And it's very easy to take it out for a spin, and almost made me feel more adventurous. Let's talk a little bit about the battery life, and I have to say, it's simply amazing. My Series 3 used to be able to get about, I don't know, a day and a half, but nothing comes close to this. I mean, I wear it for 5 days on end on regular use that I have, where I'm burning 750 calories all day long. I don't ever take this off. I mean, this watch kind of stays with me. I'm not really a big fan of sleep tracking, so that might help the battery life a little bit. But what I found is that it's easily able to surpass 4 to 5 days on a single charge, and once you do that, you can even extend the life of the battery. I wanted to talk a little bit about this Alpine Loop. Usually this Alpine Loop is pretty tough in the days I've had it. Really hard to have any sort of scuffs or scratches come upon the loop itself. The material is pretty solid. One thing I did notice, however, was that it does get dirty pretty easily. I mean, it's made for going outdoors and stuff, but yeah, just taking some soap and water and just scrubbing it a little usually helps it get to as new condition as possible. Overall, I like the Apple Watch Ultra. Initially, I thought coming from a Series 3 that this watch would be a lot more bulky or too big for my hand, but I'm glad to say it's neither of those. But the true question comes out, is it worth that $800 price tag? Well, I mean, if you want a cheaper watch, I would suggest going for something like an SE, which has mostly the same features. But if you want a watch that has all the features combined with the fact that you don't have to care about when and where you wear this watch, then yeah, this Apple Watch Ultra, it's definitely worth the $800 price. Hey friends, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot and makes me more eager to make more videos for you guys.